Macedonia in English. Just about everything you want to know.
Commissioner Füle sends letter to Popovski and Avramopoulos. EU Enlargement Commissioner Stefan Füle has sent a letter to Foreign Minister Nikola Popovski and his Greek counterpart Dimitris Avramopoulos proposing a new framework to give the European Commission direct insight into the name talks. The Commissioner has also proposed a trilateral meeting between himself and both foreign ministers. Furthermore, Füle has appointed EC Director General for Enlargement Stefano Sannino as his own representative and asked the two sides to appoint representatives as well. The new framework aims at upgrading the EU Council's December conclusions on Macedonia. Norway-based company submits bid for management of Technological and Industrial Development Zone Tetovo. Normak Investment Group, a Norway-based consortium of 3 private and 2 public companies, is the only interested party that submitted an offer to manage the Technological and Industrial Development Zone in Tetovo. The Ministry of Economy informs that the investors have submitted the complete documentation and now it is the government's turn to issue official partnership confirmation. I believe it is very important that we receive the bid from a very serious company that has considerable experience in similar activities and has implemented over 100 similar projects so far, said Minister of Economy Valentin Saracini. Foreign Minister Popovski welcomes Commissioner Füle's latest initiative. It is not uncommon to organize meetings between representatives of member states and representatives of candidate countries in the European integration process, Foreign Minister Nikola Popovski said regarding Commissioner Füle's initiative about the trilateral meeting. In any case, we welcome every communication we can have. We have always been open, so I see nothing unfavorable. I think it is a good initiative in a positive context, and I believe it can only contribute to further trust building between the countries included in the European integration process, said the Foreign Minister. The Greek Foreign Ministry statement reads, "It should be noted that the substance of the negotiation process under Mr. Nimitz, which was reactivated thanks to the Greek initiative, is not connected in any way with the European Union and its bodies, but has been formulated based on the resolutions of the United Nations Security Council. The Greek side looks forward to the upcoming meeting of the representatives of the two sides with Mr. Nimitz in New York, scheduled for 29th and 30th of January, to ascertain the extent to which there are prospects for progress, and consequently at this stage there is no issue of a meeting of the ministers of the two countries with Mr. Füle," the statement adds. Presidency to prioritize credible enlargement policy, Irish Prime Minister says. Ireland's Prime Minister Enda Kenny said in his speech to the European Parliament that the Irish presidency will prioritize a credible enlargement policy. For those countries in negotiations, each at a different stage, we will work to advance the process with Iceland, Turkey and Montenegro. Important decisions may also be possible on the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia, Serbia, Albania and Kosovo during Ireland's term, he said. Prime Minister Gruevski urges SDSM to return to Parliament. Prime Minister Nikola Gruevski has urged SDSM to return to the Parliament so that they address the pressing issues and find a solution. We are still in favor of dialogue in the institutions, a dialogue which will bring SDSM back to the Parliament, where we will discuss all issues they want to discuss so that we find solutions to overcome the situation in which Macedonia is as a result of the events of the 24th of December and the preceding days, a situation that is not good for the country's image, Gruevski stressed. The VMRO-DPMNE leader reiterated that the authorities are ready for a complete OSCE monitoring at the local elections. Alliance for Future continues to block intersections. The Alliance for the Future blocked for half an hour the intersection at the government building between the Goce Delchev Bridge and the main post office building. SDSM's Yanni Makraduli said such forms of blocks are just a warning that will end on Friday. According to him, if the government shows no goodwill to engage in dialogue and overcome the political crisis, more people will take part in the street blocking and they will last longer as of Monday. with a protest march along the street of Strumica, where thousands of SDSM supporters took part under the parole, "Macedonia is all we have." The opposition conveyed the message that they will not return in the parliament. The SDSM leader, Branko Crvenkovski, said that the only way out of the crisis was through fair and democratic early parliamentary elections. They call on us to return to parliament and resume dialogue, as if there was dialogue in the first place. They want to get the MPs back in order to finish beating and maltreating them, stated Crvenkovski. Skopje clinic reports 2 cases of swine flu. Latest data of the Public Health Institute revealed that 2 cases of swine flu were registered in Macedonia between the 1st and the 13th of January 2013. The patients were treated at the Clinic of Infectious Diseases in Skopje. The clinic detected the flu virus in 3 patients. 1 had flu virus type A, H3 and 2, and 2 had flu virus type A, H1 and 1. The patients are on the needed treatment and are feeling good. A total of 411 people with flu symptoms were reported, which means that the total number of flu patients between October 2012 and January 2013 reached over 1,000. The Committee on Flu concluded that the number of flu patients this year was lower than last year, with a tendency to rise in the next few months.
Macedonia in English. Just about everything you want to know.